These apartment walls have heard me cry. They've heard me laugh at jokes only I understand. They've held my secrets and my dreams like they're keeping them safe from me. The rent's too high and the space is small. The heating works if you ask nice, but this is mine in a way nothing ever was. This is the first place that's actually mine. 'Cause these apartment walls, they know who I'm becoming, and they're not judging, they're just holding space for me. In these apartment walls, I'm finally home. Not because of what they look like, but because of what they feel like. My walls, my space, my sacred. My friends think I should want more, a house, a yard, a real place, but they don't understand that more isn't better when what you have is finally yours. I can paint the walls if I want to, I can play my music as loud as I want, I can invite people over or sit alone. Nobody gets to tell me how to live here. To everyone in their first apartment tonight, this is a victory. Don't let anyone tell you different. You earned this space. You're building something sacred here. These walls will hear you dream. These walls will hold your growth. These walls are the beginning of everything you're meant to become. And these apartment walls, I'm discovering that freedom looks like 500 square feet. That love looks like a tiny kitchen. That life looks like learning to be alone. In these apartment walls, I'm finally home. In these apartment walls, I'm theirs. These walls are mine, and I'm theirs. Yeah, 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 yeah. You were always the one driving, and I was always riding passenger. Thought that meant I was along for the ride, but I was really just along for the crash. So I got out of the car, even though the engine was still running. I found my own ride, 'cause I'm worth more than riding passenger. I'm worth more than settling. I'm in the backseat now, and it feels like freedom. Not the passenger seat, just the back where I can breathe. I'm in the backseat now, finally driving my own story, writing my own route. You tried to make me feel like I owed you for letting me sit in your passenger seat, but I learned something while I was riding with you. I learned what I don't want. I'm in the backseat now of the car I'm buying, finally owning the journey, finally steering. I'm driving now, and the road ahead looks beautiful. I'm driving now, and I'm free. There's a time between the sun and stars when everything feels like it's holding its breath. The sky turns this color that has no name, and I'm standing in it like I belong here. The world feels softer in the blue hour. Everything's less real, or maybe more real. I'm not in a rush to figure it out, 'cause I don't need to be anywhere else. Don't need to be anyone else right now. In the blue hour, I finally breathe. Everything that was heavy feels light. In the blue hour, I'm exactly who I need to be. No apologies, no second guessing tonight. I used to hate the in-between moments, thought they were wasted time, but now I think the best things happen here in the spaces where nothing's decided yet. Some people are afraid of the dark, but I've made friends with the in-between, where everything's honest and nothing's a lie. In the blue hour, I finally breathe. Everything that was broken feels whole. In the blue hour, I'm exactly who I need to be, exactly where I'm supposed to be. Finally home. There's a time between the sun and stars, and I'm learning how to live there. We're on borrowed time. This phone call is costing us something. The distance is real and it's counting down, but I'd rather have you on a screen than not at all. You're 2,000 miles away, and somehow closer than people sleeping next to me. We've learned the language of the in-between, of time zones and goodbyes that aren't final. Borrowed time teaches you what matters and what doesn't. Distance teaches you how to love across the quiet spaces. We're on borrowed time, and it's taught me how to love you better, how to say it more. We're on borrowed time, and it means something that I choose you even through a screen. I know other people don't understand why you stay with someone so far away, but they don't know that distance can actually be its own kind of closeness. We don't have the luxury of taking each other for granted. We don't have the option of being complacent. Every word is chosen, every moment is intentional, because we have to be. And maybe that makes us stronger, maybe that makes us real, in a way that proximity sometimes makes impossible. Distance has given us clarity to everyone loving across distance. Don't let anyone tell you it's not real. Love doesn't need proximity. Love needs choice, and you're choosing. We're on borrowed time, and I'm awake to how beautiful borrowed moments can be. We're on borrowed time, but it's forever, because you're Woke up to sunlight through the cracks in these apartment walls that have seen better days. But the way it's hitting the dust makes it look sacred. Money's running low, but my coffee's still hot. These are the small things that make me rich. These are the moments that make me believe. I learned how to find the gold in the places where others see rust. I'm in a golden state, even when it's dark, even when the weight feels too heavy to carry. I'm in a golden state where the ordinary becomes something sacred, becomes something holy. Yeah. My friends don't get why I'm happy when everything on paper looks like a mess. But they don't know about the golden state where you're rich in the ways that matter most. I'm in a golden state and it's finally mine. Finally understand what it means to be blessed. I'm in a golden state. I am golden, golden in the ways that matter. Woke up, the sunlight through the cracks, and it looked like hope. Clock reads 2 a.m. and I'm wiping down tables. The night crew's the best crew, nobody's rushing here. We got our inside jokes, our little rituals. This fluorescent family that nobody sees. The world's sleeping but we're keeping it running. I clock in when everyone else is dreaming, 'cause we're the invisible ones, but we don't need the visibility. I'm on the night shift, but the world feels different. But the hours are long, but the company's good. I'm on the night shift, and I'm finally learning that being seen isn't the same as being understood. My family thinks it's temporary, that I get a real job one day, but they don't know about the real thing I found here in the middle of the night. I'm on the night shift, where I finally found it, where I finally found my people and my place. Oh, I'm on the night shift and I'm grateful for the darkness that taught me how to shine. Clock reads 2 a.m. and I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm replaying the conversation in my head for the 47th time tonight, wondering what I said wrong, wondering if you notice my brain's a loop machine, playing the same bad moments over and over like a broken record. Like if I just analyze it enough, I can change what already happened. You probably don't remember what I said, that I keep rewinding. This is what anxiety sounds like. This is the voice that won't let go. This is the replay button that I can't seem to turn off. I'm on replay, stuck in the moment, replaying conversations that are already gone. I'm already gone. I'm on replay, rewinding my words, trying to fix something that doesn't need fixing. Therapy says it's my brain trying to protect me, trying to make sure I never mess up. But what it's actually doing is making me mess up in real time, because I'm so busy replaying yesterday that I'm not actually living today. I'm so busy worrying about what I said that I'm missing what's actually happening. To everyone stuck on replay tonight, your brain is trying to love you, but it's loving you wrong. Trying to control something uncontrollable. What's done is done, what's said is said, and no amount of rewinding will let you rewrite it. So maybe it's time to break the loop, to turn off the replay button, to trust that you're actually okay, even when your brain says you're not. Replay, finding me forward, finally accepting what already happened. Replay, finally breathing, finally forgiving myself for being human. Replay, finally living in the moment instead of the past. I'm off replay now, finally at peace. Yeah, yeah. You were always a favorite, let's be honest. The golden child, the one everyone talked about. I was the backup plan, the second chance, the one who was supposed to do it better. But I couldn't do better because I was so busy trying to beat you at your own game. Didn't realize your game wasn't my lane. Didn't realize I had my own thing waiting. Cause comparison is a thief, steals your joy and leaves you broke. I was too busy being second to notice I was first at something else. I'm in second place, and I finally see that second place in your race doesn't mean anything about me. I'm in second place, and I'm finally free from the weight of always trying to be someone I'm not. I see you now and I'm not angry, I'm grateful because you showed me what I don't want to be and what I absolutely need to become. Yeah, you're living your life, I'm living mine, and neither one is better or worse. We're just different chapters in the same book, both important, both necessary. Yeah, to every younger sibling, still competing. To every person in second place, still fighting. Your race is your own, your win is waiting for you in your own lane. And stop measuring yourself against their standards. Stop measuring yourself against your own dream, and you'll find that second place was actually first all along. Second place, and I finally understand that being second in your story just means I'm first in mine. I'm in second place, and I finally winning because I stopped playing your game and started playing my own. I'm first in my own story now. That's all that matters. First coffee is about survival. Dragging yourself from bed to the mirror, trying to look human enough for the day. Second coffee is about pushing through. It's 2 p.m. and you're hitting a wall. The afternoon slump when everything feels impossible, and coffee is your only ally. Third coffee is different. It's not about waking up, it's about slowing down. It's about choosing to be present. The third coffee ritual teaches me about patience and about the space between. Third coffee, that's when I finally feel it. The day settling into my bones. Third coffee, that's when the magic happens. When I stop rushing and start living. The third coffee tastes different because my palate has changed. Or maybe because I'm actually tasting it instead of just consuming it. The cafe is different at third coffee time. People are slower, quieter. We're all coming down from the productivity drug and learning to just be here together. To everyone who needs a third ritual, a third moment, a third chance to breathe. Don't apologize for taking time. Don't apologize for slowing down. The third coffee is not indulgence, it's resistance to a world that wants you fast. It's you choosing whole and slow. Third coffee, that's when I'm finally awake to the actual miracle of being alive. Third coffee, that's when the day makes sense. When I stop striving and start arriving. Third coffee, that's my anchor, my ritual, my meditation, my prayer. Third coffee, that's my home. Third coffee, I'm golden. Sitting in the waiting room, but not waiting for good news anymore. Time moved different in this room, like it's made of something heavier. I've been holding your hand so tight that my fingers went numb, but I still don't wanna let go. Don't wanna be the one who leaves, and I don't know how to be in a world where you're not. Don't know what comes next when you were my everything. In the waiting room, I'm suspended in the space between goodbye and okay. In the waiting room, I'm learning that love doesn't die when the body does. People keep asking if I need anything, but what I need is in this room with me. Slowly becoming something I can't hold, something I have to learn to live without. I'm memorizing your face right now, memorizing the way your breathing sounds, knowing that this will be the last time, and trying to make it mean something. To everyone in the waiting room tonight, you're not alone in this. Grief is just love with nowhere to go, but it doesn't disappear, it transforms. You'll carry them in your laugh, in the way you say their favorite words, in the choices you make, in the love you give to others. They're not gone, they're just rearranged. In the waiting room, I'm learning how to love someone who's leaving. In the waiting room, I'm holding on to every moment like it matters, because it does. In the waiting room, goodbye doesn't end the story, it just changes where it goes, and they go with me always. In the way